Coming up on today's Co-Bet Daily, footy's back.
Yes.
You little beauty. That's right. We're talking a whole mess of player props, game picks, and best bets in today's Co-Bet Daily. Stats guy, what are you looking at?
I'm talking about the big Suv for North Melbourne and some Europa League.
Love a good Suva. And of course, I'm covering a whole mess of NBA, including a massive multi and even some nice little tasty AFL picks in there as well. Awesome. So you better get right around it. It's Co-Bet Daily. It's real good. Welcome to Co-Bet Daily. It is Thursday, March 16. I believe it's actually episode 72. We haven't changed the board behind Geraldinho over there. I'm your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website we like to call codebet.com.au because that is its name and that's where you can find it, codebet.com.au. I'm joined, as always, by one of the pontiffs of punting, that guy over there. That's Stats Guy.
Yep, very good to be here. The AFL's back tonight. Very excited. You got a Europa League, Premier League, F1, NRL, we were talking about it this morning. There's just sport everywhere, so I'm loving it.
He's just a giddy little kid, is that guy. Just look at him. He's just beside himself. He's like, it's the best day of the year.
It's the best
to be honest, it is one of the best days of the year because footy.
It's back.
It's back.
Yes.
Right. So today, Co-Bet Daily, Code Footy Daily almost, I reckon. But what do we do on this year program? We go through player props. We go through best bets. Go through some game picks. It's exactly what we're going to do once more. Because what is it? Co-Bet Daily.
Yep.
What do we do? As it says on the tin.
Oh.
Codes, bets, daily. Love it.
Gonna work on the codes.
We'll work on the codes. What are we looking at today? Myself, I am doing some NBA and a couple of little AFL looks.
Nice.
Stats Guy, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm having a look at some AFL across the weekend and Europa League, which is back tomorrow morning.
Nice one. Don't mind it. Europa League.
Yeah, a bit of value in the Europa League.
Party time. Right, player props. Let's get right into it. So AFL, back tonight. Really simple one. Shai Bolton.
Well, we're talking him up, yeah.
Talked about him on the AFL show. Love smashing Carlton. Sold some candy to Sam Doherty last year.
How rude.
I'm still ropeable. Anyway, he's $1.90 to kick 2 goals. I love that.
Yep.
I'm just all over it. He's going to get in amongst it. This is the thing when it comes to Carlton's backline as well. The sort of weird combo of Dusty and Shai Bolton.
Yep.
They just don't really have those small backs to really like lock them both down. So
pace and everything.
I think one of them at least will run rampant, and I reckon he'll be Shy for a couple of goals. He'll probably get 6 touches and like kick 2
that's
goals
what he does
too.
sometimes,
Like that's all it's going to be.
Yeah, I like that.
So I like that a lot. And of course, there's actually some basketball on tomorrow. You might remember that.
Oh,
I do like basketball.
just footy, isn't it?
Just keep an eye out. Josh Giddey, the mop top mumba.
Oh, he's been
ripped
awesome.
off a triple-double yesterday.
Another one.
They play the Toronto Raptors tomorrow.
Yep.
Just keep an eye out for the triple-double numbers for Josh Giddey.
Right.
Of course, those markets aren't out yet because heaven forbid we had some actual NBA markets up that are a bit early. But
fine.
I love a bit of Giddey up for tomorrow. And look, to be honest, you can probably sit him around that sort of 15 point, 10 rebound, 8 assist mark.
Yep.
You can bump it up to 10 if you want to just go for the straight triple-double. But I think he is a good spot because you think about that Raptors team, those guards that they have, Fred Van Vliet of the Fighting Van Vliets. Smaller.
Yep.
He's got SGA next to him. There's just a lot of room for Giddey to operate. Yeah. I love this matchup. I'm going to talk about Thunder Raptors later, but geez, Giddey up. I'm just saying.
No, nice.
Right. Because, I mean, to be honest, he did this last year as well. He gets a couple of triple-doubles just in a row.
Gets his confidence up.
And that's it. He just sort of starts, slinging the ball around. OKC have decided to not tank it up just yet.
Oh, they're a good team.
They're like this close.
They're closer. Yeah.
They're going to sit SGA a little bit. Maybe if they decide to just really start sitting SGA and really tanking, that's when you pull the pin. But Giddey's still developing. He's still got the 2 Jalen Williamses on the wings there.
Funny
He's still got dudes to pass to. He's going to be putting up numbers no matter what. So there you go.
Agreed, yeah.
Nice one. Stats Guy, your player prop. Go!
Yeah, I'm going back to my beloved North Melbourne against West Coast on Saturday. Just after lunch, 1:45. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah.
That was very weird and very strange. Don't do that again.
That was weird. I'm having to have a look at my favourite nickname in the competition, Nick Suva Larkey. 3+ goals. I reckon he can get a good game. He's got 9 goals across his last 2 matches against the Eagles. Had 6 goals, 3. They were an undermanned team last year, but he had 6 goals, 3. He absolutely dominated. Had 3 goals over in Perth the time before. So he loves playing against the Eagles. I think Norths, we've got a bit of improvement in the midfield with Phillips, LDU, and return of Cunnington back now, which is really good. So I think we can get a few more clearances, which will build his shots at goal. He's kicking. He's one of the most accurate kicks in the league, just under 75% of his shots across the last few years. So really accurate. So yeah, I'm really liking 3+ goals, $3 on Ladbrokes. I'm pretty sure to get 3+ goals.
The Suva.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. $3 for 3+ goals. So it's at Marvel.
Marvel, yeah, he loves playing at Marvel. Under the roof, there's nothing the wind's not going to stuff him up on his
And he's
shots.
booted 9 across 2 games.
Yes.
Against West Coast.
Yeah, I do count that last game less because they had like 12 debutants or something like that, West Coast. But, he performed when they had a full team the time before. So, yeah.
Get on the Suva.
Absolutely.
Few tins, get a Suva in you. Off you go. Right, match game picks. Easy one for tomorrow. Kings play the Nets. Kings are playing right now. They're playing Chicago.
Yep.
That was one of my tips for the over. I don't think it's actually going to hit today. It's one of those random games where you're like, the Salmon's Bowl. They just decided to give them the clamps. But it was also that sort of thing that I sort of pinpointed yesterday, right, about the Chicago defense being the Chicago defense being sneakily better than you expect.
Yep.
But the thing is, Chicago then also get into shootouts here and then. Hasn't happened today. So
that's okay.
What'll happen?
Happens?
It'll happen tomorrow.
Okay.
Because the Kings play the Nets. There you go. Bang! He just sets it up, knocks it over. And the over-under for this one is actually 237.5. That's with Bet365.
Yep.
I'm going the over here because the Nets, in terms of their defense, shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Got a lot of offensive weapons.
Basically, they've got a lot of wings. They don't know how to use them. They don't have Ben Simmons at the moment. They just essentially keep going, right, well, what are we going to do? We'll try to outscore dudes. They gave up 121 to the Thunder. They gave up 120 to the 120 to the Nugs.
Yep.
123 to the Wolves and 118 to the Bucks. Their last 4.
Yeah, that's very average.
It's not great. It's not great.
Not really.
Here for the Nets, but I'm also here more for the overs. So the 237, the Kings, they are the best offense in the NBA. The Nets allow a lot of points.
Yep.
Kings will be a bit tired, back-to-back. That means even less defense from a team that barely plays defense anyway. So I think the Nets score
for both teams. Yeah,
Kings keep up. Off we go. Go the over. And another one, though, flip side, under.
Under, okay, yeah.
Geelong Collingwood tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow night at the G.
Two very good defensive teams.
164.5 is the over-under.
Yep.
Go on the under.
I like that.
I think it's just a bit of one of those things where you go, sure.
They match up really well.
They match up so tightly.
So it's hard to get a big scoring game. Yeah.
And you think about it, it's the first game of the season. Everyone's just like a little bit wonky. Yep. The skills aren't quite there maybe.
Right,
I just like that under. And I think there's some crazy stat about like the over-unders between Collingwood and Geelong. What is it, like 11 of 12 of the last 12 have gone under?
Yeah, okay.
There you go. Check that out. So awesome. I think you can find that under. I think I had that at $1.88 with Ladbrokes. So,
nice.
Badooge. Right, Stats Guy, what's your best game pick, match pick, whatever?
Yeah, we're having a look at Europa League, which is back tomorrow. We got Real Betis. I don't know why I said it like that again. Versus Manchester United.
Don't do that.
I think
again.
I heard it once, and I
Real Betis.
Betis. I'm trying to get the Spanish accent in there. Man U won the first leg 4-1. It was a very dominant win at home, but because they're up 4-1 and they've got a few other games coming up, I think they could rest a few of their players.
So where's this in? It is
in Spain. Yeah, yep. I'm not even sure whereabouts in Spain, but somewhere in Spain. But yeah, I think they could rest a few players, Manchester United, and Betis could bounce them here. I think maybe get a win, but I'm really liking the double chance bet of Betis and draw. They drew to Barcelona and Real Madrid in the last few months, so they're a quality team. I think Man U could rest a few players, go, we can still easily beat them. But Betis could easily draw this one. That's why I'm liking the double chance. Real Betis or draw is $1.80. So Bet365. It's tough because Man U obviously overall a better team.
And
if you put the first team of Real Betis against the second team of Man U, it becomes a lot more even, and I think that's what could happen. So, a bit of value, for the double chance.
So this is at home in Seville.
Seville, that's right. I did know that. Yeah,
nice one. I like that.
Yeah,
love a good Europa League game.
Yeah,
it's the one random league that sort of always gets forgotten about.
It is because at the end of the week,
unless it's one of your teams, where it's like, we can still win Europa.
Yeah.
It's like no one cares. No, literally, name me the last 3 Europa League winners. Done. Finished.
I could have if I had to think about it.
Thanks, Stats Guy. You backed me up. Loved it. Right, best bets for today, tomorrow. What's my jam? My jam is NBA.
NBA. Oh, that's a good game too. NBA jam.
It was a great game.
I was playing it.
If old mate actually sits down and watches this one, I could do. Look, it's my birthday in June. I could do with one of those stand-up NBA jam consoles.
Oh, they are awesome. Yeah.
Just saying. We've got nowhere to put it, Jim. Yeah, I know. Anyway,
at the front.
Standing at the front of my house going, just keep walking.
Who's this guy?
What are you doing? Do you want a game?
You just got $5.
4 players. $5 a pop. Right. Best bets, simple as this. NBA for tomorrow. The Nuggets. What have they done? Lost all
They've
games.
Been bad.
They've been horrible.
Celtics, we both dropped off. Yeah.
Who are they playing tomorrow? Detroit. What did Detroit do? Stink.
Yeah.
The Nuggets are 12-point favorites. Now, this is the tricky part. The Nuggets, they've not been very good. Detroit, look, they stink so bad that they're like,
stung the whole season.
Let's just play James Wiseman Wiseman, as we call him on NBA Australia. James Wiseman, he's out there getting minutes.
Yep.
He was literally unplayable on the Warriors. Unplayable.
Yeah.
They couldn't play him.
No.
That's what unplayable means. But he's now out there running around, causing some havoc.
I like that
he's
he's
going to be
getting
matched up against the Joker.
Yeah, and Joker
Ouch.
does have a giggle about that. Probably,
Ouch.
yeah.
Joker's also looking at all the MVP talk going, yeah, I wouldn't mind winning a third one.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Sounds
Straight.
good. Sounds good. Off he goes. The Nuggets, they also cover really well. Obviously, they're like one of the best teams at home in the NBA.
Yep.
Their road cover record, not as good, but I think this is a smashing just waiting. Like Detroit
They got to bounce back as well.
got
Nuggets.
smoked by like 20 by Washington yesterday.
that's
so
bad.
Give me the Nugs here minus 12.
Nice.
OKC play Toronto. I mentioned this. If SGA plays, where's he from? Canada.
I don't know. Oh, he is.
Canada.
That's right. He's home country.
That's right. He's from Canada. Just like Jonathan
reference.
David.
I got to bring up a
Johnny Davis.
Jonathan David stat.
They are 6-point underdogs in Toronto. Toronto just beat Denver at home yesterday after a big long road trip.
Yep.
OKC, though, just beat Brooklyn. They're just sort of hanging around.
They love covering the line as well.
They love covering the line. They are one of the best road covers in the NBA. I'm jumping on OKC plus 6. The Kings take on the Nets. As I've already mentioned, Scorefest. Kings bounce back if they lose this one today against the
Oh, they're not the favourites.
Bullarinos, which they are up by 6 at the moment. I think they win this on a back-to-back. They wouldn't be favourites. Brooklyn are at home.
Yeah,
Brooklyn are half
back-to-back,
decent.
back-to-back.
They're on a back-to-back.
Yeah.
I still like Sacramento to outscore the Nets.
Yep.
Just a little bit too much quality. And then the Suns play the Magic. This isn't only a 7-point line. The Magic are really good at covering on the road.
They are.
But it's usually because the line is massive. 7's not that big. I think the Suns can win this by 8, 10 pretty handily.
Yeah.
As long as they keep a lid on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah.
And
Devin Booker doesn't argue with someone in the third
Devin
quarter.
Booker doesn't try to punch on somebody. So.
He's a chill.
But I don't mind the Suns minus 7 in that one. They need to keep on winning just to keep their playoff seeding. If they win like 2-3 more games, like in the next week, they should basically assure themselves at least the 4 seed. So
Awesome.
put the hammer down there, Suns, and away you go. That's a 4-leg multi, $13.28 with Bet365. That's a mix
value
of,
there, yeah.
what's that, 2 favorites, 2 underdogs.
Yep,
Always love
few line
that. Love
bets.
getting
Why
a mix
not?
in there. So,
Yeah.
boom. That's for the Friday NBA slate.
Awesome.
Stats guy, what have you got?
Yeah, back to the beloved league of Europa League. Everyone loves the Europa League. Arsenal taking on Sporting Lisbon.
But that's the thing. I do love the
No, I
Europa
do
League
like it,
because
yeah.
you've got like this weird,
random teams. And
awesome sort of mix of
Yeah.
like awesome
That's why I like
teams,
it.
but also like random teams that are like, we're in the Europa League.
Yeah.
This is
like
sick.
Fenerbahce and Genk and things
So
like that.
good.
Who the hell is that?
So good. It's such a weird mix. I love it.
It's good, yeah.
Anyway, get
This
to
is
your
the
bet.
best game of the Europa League round. I think you got Arsenal taking on Sporting Lisbon, 2-2 in the first leg. Awesome match. Arsenal a bit stiff not to win this one. They had almost 70% possession, which is unbelievable, and 7 shots on target, only finishing 2. So
Was that first like in Portugal?
yes, so
So
now
this
it's
one's
back
at
in
home.
London.
Yeah.
This is why Arsenal should win this one. They've won 10 of their last 13 home games in the league, and then they haven't lost at home in the Europa League. I really like their depth off the bench with Nelson finding goals off the bench. You got Trossard, who got a hat-trick in the Premier League last week, a hat-trick of assists in the first half. Which is very
That's
rare.
not bad.
Very rare. Yeah. We're talking about that in the EPL show. You should check that out as well. They've just got so many good players in form. I think they can win this one. And I've lost the odds. I thought I wrote down the odds. Now I've lost it. That's not good.
All right, I better fill in and go Europa League. So I'll tell you what I like most about the Europa League. Everything.
Where are they? Here
No,
we go.
seriously, it is awesome. I love this. I just love Sporting Lisbon as well. And Porto were in the Champions League. You got
Yes.
Sporting Lisbon in the Europa. Just great. I'm
There
just
we
here
go.
for Portuguese football.
I had them at $2.10 to win to 0. I think they just dominate at home.
Sure.
So, yeah, really like them at home here.
That's a good one. All right. Well, the best part about today, footy's back, but also we'll be back tomorrow with more Co-Bet Daily because
Absolutely.
that's it for today. And I think we'll have just the two of us again on deck tomorrow because Alex Holler-Donnelly is
I did give that a
take
shout out before.
Take a bit of time off because he just doesn't like working, that bloke. I'll tell you that much. Either way, subscribe on your podcast app, get right around it, like, review, and star it. And chuck us a review. But more importantly, chuck us a follow on the socials. Get Leo doing some work.
Yeah.
Talk about dragging the chain.
Aw.
Jeez. He's only put out about 40 things in the
47.
last day.
I know.
Anyway,
We've been getting heaps of content.
Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok, all the good stuff. Send in any questions via the socials. Leo will pass them on. And I think that might be it. Thanks, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gerald, for all your production behind the camera. And of course, Leo, he's doing a great job. Didn't die in a grease fire. Anyway,
It's always nice.
Thanks to me for, I don't know, being the world's loudest talking beard. And what do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
Good job. May your picks come in. Happy punting. We'll catch you tomorrow. Go Bet Daily. Out.